Hello and welcome to another video brought to you by KeepsakeCrafts.net and AllFreeJewelryMaking.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute jewelry set for a little girl. My granddaughter is going to be 4 years old and she's quite the girly girl. So when I saw these charms, I knew they would make the perfect bracelet and earring set. Stay tuned and I'll show you how much fun it is to put together. So the main thing to keep in mind when making jewelry for a child is scale. They're smaller, so the jewelry needs to be a little bit smaller, although not as much smaller as you might think. A bracelet for an adult is anywhere from 6.5 for somebody who's really tiny, 6.5 inches long, to perhaps 8 inches. That's about the range, unless you're getting into extremes. For a child, for a 2 to 4 year old, you're looking at about 5.5 inches, and for a 4 to 8 year old, about 5.5 to 6 inches. Since my granddaughter's kind of petite, but I'd like her to be able to wear this as long as possible, I went ahead and cut a 6-inch piece of chain. And this chain, you could see that the links are big enough that the lobster clasp will be able to go into them, and she can make it adjustable and fit it to size her for hopefully a long time to come. When I saw this set of charms, I thought they were just the cutest little girl things and purchased them. For this set, you will need a 6-inch length of chain, 9 or so charms, whatever you have. You can certainly adapt to suit. For the earrings, you'll need 2 posts with loops. These are a little bit different than what you often see me use for earrings because they're for a little girl, so I didn't really want the fishhook wires. I wanted something more secure and a little bit smaller. But you'll need 2 of those and 2 jump rings, and then jump rings to attach the charms to the bracelet, a lobster clasp, and an additional charm to attach that to the bracelet. So I'm going to remove these from the card, and I'll be back when that's done and we're ready to get started. So now here you can see not only have I taken the charms out of their packaging, I've also laid them out in the design that I want. I debated at first whether to have matching earrings, and the only flowers that matched were actually these 2 larger red ones, but they just seemed too big for a little girl's earrings. So I decided to go with these 2. Matching isn't everything, you know. And these are very popular colors right now. So I'm going to go ahead and use these 2, the orange and pink daisies, to make the earrings, and then string these out on the bracelet in this arrangement. The way I did this was first I found the center link and put one of the 3 smaller charms in the center, and then just by experimenting found that if I skipped 2 links of chain, these would be nicely spaced out throughout the bracelet. So it'll be a pretty dangly bracelet for a little girl, but I think she'll like it. So then the next step is to start attaching everything with the jump rings. And the way you open a jump ring is you position the split at 12 o'clock and hold it on one side with a pair of chain nose pliers, and then use another pair of chain nose pliers to hold the other side, and push one pair away from you and pull the other towards you to twist it open. Go ahead and pop on your charm, and in this case I'm also going to put on my earring piece, making sure that it's going in the right direction. Whoops. And then reverse the process, grabbing the jump ring with your pliers and twist it closed again. Okay, sorry about that. My camera battery died. So I have my jump ring that's open here, perhaps a little wider than I want it since things are leaping out. And I'm just going to pop on the 2 pieces. the charm and the little earpiece. Notice I never let go with this one, the right hand with the chain nose pliers. That way you don't ever have to keep messing around repositioning. And then twist it to close. I went ahead and made the second earring, and isn't that the sweetest little pair of earrings? I just need to add a couple of earring backs, and that's all set. And then just repeat the process. It's simply a matter of opening jump rings and closing them, and attaching your charms to your bracelet. Again, hold it with one pair of chain nose pliers, grab it with the other, and twist it just a little. Don't open it wider than you need. If you open it just enough, you'll actually avoid the problem I had earlier with things leaping off. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, this one right here. There we go. Just open it just enough to be able to slip on what you need. And so there's the first charm attached, and then I'm going to skip 2 and attach 1, skip 2, attach 1, do that on either side. And then I'm going to use a final jump ring to attach the lobster clasp to one side of the bracelet, and we'll be all done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and come back and show you the finished results. So here it is, all done. Isn't that the sweetest little thing? It's just a simple length of chain with charms attached with jump rings, and then a lobster claw attached with a jump ring. I hope you've enjoyed this project. Here's another look at this child's bracelet and earring set that we've made today. If you'd like to see more jewelry and other crafting tutorials, ideas, and inspiration, please be sure to check out keepsakecrafts.net. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.